going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the delay. It has been crazy with shipping with USPS, but I have got this guy back, this throttle body. Got back to me over the weekend, and Vinny did an amazing job. I highly recommend you go check out, what is his Instagram handle? I can't remember. Vinny's Custom Shop. Anyway, it's about right here somewhere on the screen, so go check him out. Be sure to give him a follow, and if you guys need any, not just porting work, but any machine work, engine work, he does it all. So, I've got my head back, got everything ported, and actually, I don't know if you guys can see it. I might do a better look on it. But he went ahead and touched up the intake and exhaust side for me, which was great. He did a phenomenal job. And what he was saying with the TB head is that the actual valves themselves, and basically pretty much like the tapering, I guess is what it's called, it doesn't need much work in the head itself. Just actually the diameter and the flow needs to be ported, especially if you plan on using this 32mm throttle body. He also lipped this. Not too sure if you guys can see it. Oh, it's so pretty. And then, matter of fact, let's see, which way does it go? Whoop. There's not much light, but if you guys can see anything in there, it is beautiful. I don't even know if I can edit that on. I'll just take the camera down. But he did an amazing job. I'm so pumped up on the work. Go check him out, guys. I mean, he's anything you need. Grom, Z. He's a machinist by trade, so he does a lot of cool stuff. But let me go ahead and show you the details on this stuff, and then we'll put it on. And don't know if we'll get it running today, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, so this is the intake side. He did some work to basically clean it up, make this opening a little more so it actually, everything flows a lot better from this end to this end into the head. So basically he widened this up a little bit for better airflow and more direct flow into the chamber. Now on the exhaust side, he did a little bit of the same thing. Again, he just cleaned up where the air can flow better, did a little cleaning, porting it out, and actually he made an exhaust gasket here. When you're doing your work, lay your stuff out. It makes it nice and neat. But yeah, this is going to be the new exhaust gasket, which is going to go in right here. So when I get that dinger built exhaust built, it'll be nice and awesome. So it fits in there like so, and there's no flow restrictions. Onto the throttle body. Basically cleaned it up, lifted it, gonna give it some good airflow. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. It might be kind of hard. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice and smooth in there. Just unbelievable work. I mean, I cannot thank him enough. And I don't have the head down here, but for you guys, thank you so much, Jason, for contacting me about the Z125 that you have, because it has helped me immensely on what I'm doing. So if you guys look at the, basically, let me again adjust this angle here. If you guys look at the intake port on the 143 head, see how it's angled that way? The stock one is angled straight up. So when you run the 32mm throttle body, when I put all this together, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It has clearance issues right up under the frame here. So you could imagine the head goes right here somewhere, right? And then the intake comes up here. Well, that throttle body sits right around here. So when we get it all put together, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. You can't run the heat shield thing, the heat spacer thing, I don't know exactly what it is, on this, and then you have clearance issues. Because what it is the sensors, they get really close to the frame, like in this area. So we'll put it together. Other than that, let's get into it. I think that's about it. Time lapse maybe starting somewhere now. Yeah, let's get into it. So I got everything put together with the throttle body, intake, head. I don't know if you saw, but when I went to put the head on, I didn't like the way it went on. So I took it back out, but then the dadgum piston block, I don't know what you call this, but that came off. And that was really frustrating. So I ended up cleaning that, taking that all apart, which was a pain, an unfortunate pain. But I also took this guy off. So this originally sat here, and you couldn't just slide it over and like thread it in like this. And thankfully I bought 2 bolts that go into the head with that thread. This is so stupid. I hate this because I just couldn't slide the whole thing on without it hitting the frame. So look how close that is. Let me angle it up so that way you see. It's almost touching. It's not, but it is super close. Super close. So that's a little bit of a pain. I've got it timed right. I've got the exhaust put in there. Chain tensioners back in. That's all timed up, installed, ready to go. So I don't even have oil to start it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I believe I might just button it up. Oh, let me show you guys my filter setup. Hold on. This is the filter. It's a 1 1/4 inch to 1 1/2 inch. It just pops on like so, and then there's my very cheap velocity stack. Oh, matter of fact. And there was light. So, as you can see, it's just a cheap setup just to have a filter on it. When we come back, we'll have oil in this, we'll have it running. So we got some engine oil, wherever that went. Yeah, so we got some Mobil 1 engine oil, 4T, 10W40 for this bike. So I went ahead and started it because I'm really impatient. I want to make sure the bike runs before I have to tear it all back down again, and then I'll let you guys know. But it does, Osmo is getting all weird. It does run, but it's got this real horrible ticking noise. So let me switch it around and show you what it is. So as you can see, this right here, oh God, it's still hot. This is the rocker arm, this is the valve spring, and the valve right there. And what it was super loose, and it was click, 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 which is not good. It came loose during shipping, which is, yeah, I guess I can see that happening. Or it just vibrated loose from him working on it. So other than that, it runs, the timing's right, you know, it didn't blow up yet that I know of. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and adjust it with one of these thingies here, Racha, and we'll adjust it out and start it back up. Okay. Much better. No more clackety clack 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 clackoo. So that's really it. What I'm doing is I'm letting it run, and now I'm gonna let the bike just get warm. I have to use the phone here, so what I'm looking at here, it's right there. I have to use my phone to tune it, and I might take it up the road just to see if, you know, there's a power difference. Don't really have my camera set up or anything like that, so I can't really do a good vlog comparison or anything like that. A-Racer, it doesn't put a tune on the bike unless it's like 80 degrees Celsius, like engine temperature. So that's an issue I've ran into before. Other than that, everything was pretty self-explanatory. Thank goodness it started up first go around. I was nervous about that. Anytime you take an engine apart, I guess you get nervous. So that is what it is. Update on the race at Barber Smallbore. South Carolina, aka South Florida Mini GP, is going to give away some awesome prizes. I'm going to give away a prize. That is going to be a Heron Compound Track Day. I'm going to pay it forward, and whoever beats me, one of the top 3, whoever that is, I'm not too sure what place that'll be. Maybe it might be second. I'm not too sure this time, but we'll figure it out. And I'm trying to get Man in the Box to give away something. So Man in the Box, if you're watching this, think about something to give away. If not, South Carolina Mini GP will have some awesome prizes. So the way it's going to work is I'll be racing F2. That's up to 150cc air cooled. you have to be on a Grom or Z125 and you have to finish in front of me. And if I wreck and something extravagant happens, or if I just get smoked by everybody, just the top 3 will get in a prize event that I get smoked by everybody. So I'll leave more information down in the link below. I hope to see you out there. I hope you come out and race and share the track with me. It'll be fun. This thing's gonna be running like a champ. I found a guy named Colt Anderson. He has got his Z set up for like 118 horsepower, and it's pretty sweet. 143 ported, bigger throttle body. I'm not too sure what his intake setup is. I think he's on race gas, but I'm excited. That means my bike has plenty of potential. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing running, take it up the road. But thank you guys for watching. Be safe, have fun, ride safe. We'll see you on the next one.